Anyone who has been to or has watched a baseball game knows that the game doesn't begin until the very first pitch. Now, there might be a national anthem beforehand. There might be introductions of the players. There might be the managers coming to the umpires and presenting their lineup cards, who is going to be playing. But until that ball leaves the hand of that pitcher and goes into the glove of that catcher, no one is late to the game. The game has not begun. We are in the midst of Pesach preparation. Pesach is almost here, just about. We're almost there. We're in the final stretch. And for many of us, it's getting to that time where we're starting to get a little bit overwhelmed. How are we going to do everything? How are we going to get everything done? So much so that we exert so much effort that we become so tired that when it comes to the Leil HaSeder, to the night of the Seder, we feel so exhausted that we're not able to enjoy as we had wished that we could enjoy. So we all need to be careful and pace ourselves, because all of the preparation is really about Pesach. And Pesach doesn't begin for all of us. Yes, we light candles and we accept the Yom Tov, but the bottom line is that the equivalent of the pitch being thrown by that pitcher and the catcher catching really begins when the Seder starts. And the Seder doesn't start, the clock doesn't start ticking on the Seder until we make Kiddush. And in that Kiddush, there is something that seems to be a little bit, how shall we say, redundant. And that is, the Torah, the Kiddush is, the language of the Kiddush, is that we thank Hashem for making Moadim l'simcha, for making appointed times for gladness, Chagim uzmanim l'sason, Chagim, holidays, l'sason, for joy. So doesn't it both mean the same thing? Simcha and sason, gladness, joy. What's the difference between the two? The Vilna Gaon explains the difference is the following. When a person is going to acquire something, they have simcha, they have gladness, they have happiness, they have a sense of excitement. So for example, if I were to purchase a car and I knew that I was picking up the car tomorrow morning, from right now until tomorrow morning, I will be very excited. I'll be very happy because I know that I'm now about to acquire something new. But then once tomorrow morning comes, and once I see that car that is about to become mine, and I ride in the car, and I begin to realize I'm out of the dealership, yes, this car is mine. Now I'm no longer at the state of simcha, now I'm in sason, now I have joy, I'm able to enjoy, I'm internalizing the feeling of driving in this car. And so for us, yes, we have simcha, we have a sense of being a little bit overwhelmed in preparations for Pesach, but that's okay because we know that the simcha is sitting at the Seder and having our families together and being able to make another one of those moments that all of our children and grandchildren and friends and family members will remember. We wait for that with a sense of excitement, a sense of simcha, but when it finally arrives, let's make sure that we have a little bit of energy left in the tank to really have that sense of sason, that sense of joy, that sense of excitement and happiness, and we can fully internalize what Pesach, what the Leil HaSeder, what the Seder night, and really what our connection with the past and the future is all about. The Seder night is about connecting ourselves to Jewish history, and it's about showing the next generation how they too will be connected to Jewish history. May we be zoche that we are excited and that we have enough energy to truly enjoy and internalize the Seder and the entire Yom Tov of Pesach. Wishing you all a Chag Kosher V'Sameach.